For my final project, I'm going to talk about the Amethyst Initiative, and for the first part, I'm going to give some background about what it is and, who's condoning it, who doesn't like it, and, okay. So, the Amethyst Initiative, it started in the summer of 2008, and it's a group of college presidents and chancellors. So far, 135 college presidents from around the United States have signed on to this initiative. And by them signing on, they want people to know that it doesn't mean that they're condoning underage drinking, but rather they want to open a discussion about the fact that underage binge drinking is going on at colleges, and there are definitely severe consequences that come along with that, such as death, hospitalization, and other things. They believe that the 21 and over age is not working and something definitely needs to be done about it. Just because there's a drinking age, now the underage kids that are in college go to the older kids to buy them alcohol, or they go and either buy fake IDs or use fake IDs, which is a felony. Binge drinking seems to have taken over college students' lives on the weekends and even starting now during the academic week. One of the reasons that the drinking age is 21 is because in 1984, there was a law enacted that if your drinking age is under 21, then 10% of your highway funding will be revoked. And the Amethyst Initiative came around when college presidents were at a function, and the president of Middlebury College in Vermont started talking to his friends, and they came to realize that they all agreed that the 21-year-old drinking age was not working at all. They were all for the idea of starting debates up about this problem again, and they just want colleges to become less liable, I guess, for underage drinkers because it's so hard. It's become such an underground practice that it's so hard for them to even watch it. And it's even driving this practice off of campuses, which makes it more dangerous because kids are driving. People are getting confused and think that once if a president of a college signs on that they are condoning underage drinking, or they want the drinking age to be lowered, and that's not what these presidents want. They just want the facts to be reviewed, and they know that something needs to be done because whatever is right now, which is a 21-year-old drinking age, is obviously not working, and it's definitely not working for college campuses. For the second part of my project, I held an open discussion in Dablon, and when kids got there, I explained what the Amethyst Initiative was, and they had a lot of the same thoughts as the kids in student rights classes had. Most students were in favor of the age being lowered, whether it be on college campuses or just a general law. And some kids believe that either they need to raise the age of voting or being able to go to war, or they can lower the drinking age to become equal with those of voting rights and going off to war, because those all are rights that an adult carries and they should come as a package deal. Some of the pros that the students thought of were that if drinking was allowed on college campuses, then there could be a system maybe where when you were going to drink, you could put a tag on your door so your RA would know who was planning on drinking that night, and maybe to keep watch over them to make sure nothing happened. And if someone were to pass out or get hurt, they would be able to come into the room knowing that there had been drinking going on, and they would be able to take care of the situation a lot faster than if drinking was not allowed, and students would be more likely to keep it on the down low that they were drinking and maybe not tell an adult if a situation got out of hand and someone's health or safety was in question. Something also that was brought up is that no matter what the drinking age, there should be either a confidential line to call or a number where students are told that no matter what, if someone needs medical assistance or you think they might need any kind of help, they will not get in trouble for calling, and they won't get in trouble for drinking as long as you report it. This makes so much sense because no matter what the age, what the laws, when someone's life is in danger, there should be nothing that is put first before someone's safety. Also, another thing that some kids talked about was that if you look at other countries, you see how well it works where drinking alcohol is part of their culture, and you see something like that could be possible in the United States, although it would take a few years for it to work out all the kinks. In the beginning, there would be basically a free-for-all, but after a while, I believe it would work better than the system we have, and a lot of kids thought that was one of the top things. And based on academic and student research, I have come to the conclusion that our president should sign on to the Amethyst Initiative for these main reasons. The school will become safer for all because drinking will be legal, so people will not be hesitant to notify authorities when something with someone's health comes up. Less people will have to break the law by having fake IDs and having other students buy for them illegally. Binge drinking will not be necessary because it will be a natural thing to drink whenever, so you will not need to drink at certain times just to get drunk. Drinking license would make that drinking and driving would not happen. You either pick one or the other for the night. And a mandatory class before you get certified would make it so the MAD group, the Mothers Against Drunk Driving, would become in favor of this initiative because it is an answer to the drunk driving problem. School officials will have the perfect opportunity to control and monitor alcohol consumption in everyone, not just people old enough to drink. This initiative will stop kids from going underground and off campus to drink, so therefore Mothers Against Drunk Driving will not have to worry about the kids leaving campus as much to drive. Because we can vote, get married, adopt children, purchase firearms, and defend our country at the age of 18, we should also be able to drink responsibly. And 21 does not reduce the underage drinking, it just makes minors hide it better, so the chance of getting hurt or of dying is greater. These reasons and many more are the reasons that I believe the Lemoyne's president should sign on to the Amethyst Initiative and support other colleges in doing the same thing.